Cari amici sportivi, here we are. We got who do we have now? So Montreal, Saudi Arabia, Ireland, Long Island. Even Kimmy, he logged on. He's going to come back on live. Australia, the guy's going to work. He's trying to stream the game very soon, guys. It's the game, Milan Juventus. We need to win this one. We need to win this one. And again, with Patreon, this is a group therapy session. Some of us are drinking. David, I think he's having coffee over there. What do we have? No cafe latte. Rock Nation Husney, he's always dulled out. It's 9:45 p.m. for him. Paulie, what are you drinking over there? Because I don't want to be stereotypical, but you are Irish, so
I'm drinking Guinness.
Guinness, very nice. Fabio, what do you got in front of a cristalleira? A bit of vino?
Right now, I don't have nothing. I had a little ravioli. I have my papaya and a little bit. I'll be all right. We're good.
All right. So, guys, I don't know if the official lineups have come out. I know we're seeing Krunic with nothing's official. Nothing's official yet, but I'm assuming. Look at we have Forza Milan from Qatar, guys, from Totti Brod. Hey, and we are international, but it looks like Krunic and Tonali will start. Guys, let me ask you first off, one by one, the choice of Ibrahimovic starting with the stats talking very loudly about Giroud being better at home. David, what did you think of this selection?
But to be honest, I'm not really worried about the strikers. I'm more worried about the midfield. It's going to be a battle of the midfield tonight. It's going to be Locatelli versus Tonali. Whoever controls the midfield is going to control this game. Whether we have Ibrahimovic or Giroud up front, I think it's going to be more matter who's ever feeding the ball. Diaz is going to have to be on his game, guaranteed. But I'm more worried about, not worried necessarily. I know it's going to be a battle of the midfield. The first 20 minutes, if I don't see the Milan controlling the midfield, it's going to be downhill from there.
All right. How about you, Rock Nation Lesney? Do you share the same thing? And obviously, Gio had to show up. He's going to be here. But Rock Nation Lesney, how about you? Do you share David's sentiments? Are you wary of the midfield? How about Ibrahimovic? And to Joel, Forza Milan desde Mexico. And honestly, I think I will be watching the Mexican feed, because you guys know Mexican Spanish commentators are a lot more entertaining. But Rock Nation Husney, how about you? What do you feel about this so-called selection?
Yeah, I'm not too concerned about the midfield or with Zlatan. There's only three things that I'm worried about, and it's the problems that keep happening. One is that we get a lot of corners. We can't seem to score from them. And since Tonali is back, it's a good thing that he's going to be the one taking corners. Second, the set piece issue has come up again from last season. I thought that had been fixed. Apparently not. Third, we have to be clinical in the box. We can't be trying to dribble it past the goal line or do some fancy stuff. Just take a clean shot and let's make it count. I mean, we have all these chances to fix these problems, and I always keep saying this. This is the chance to turn the corner whereby we're back in it. Neck and neck with Inter. We just can't let this Scudetto slip through our hands.
Definitely, like from the last game against the Spezia, we're in a must-win situation. Paulie, how about you? Are you feeling confident or, looking at the starting lineup on the Ibrahimovic selection, or having this, will it be a battle of the midfield?
The official lineups came out, by the way, guys.
It did?
Yeah.
So is it Krunic and...
It's Krunic, Tonali, Calabria, Kalulu, Romagnoli, Hernandez, Messias, Diaz, Leao, Ibrahimovic.
All right, so Romagnoli still not there?
No, Romagnoli started.
Romagnoli and Kalulu.
Yeah,
all right,
exactly.
But what are your thoughts there, Paulie?
I think we've been very inconsistent lately, and I think we need a big team to challenge us, and tonight is the night. So I think this is really the test that we've been looking for. We can have no excuses tonight. We've got a pretty decent team. I think Diaz needs to step up. He really hasn't performed against the so-called lower teams in Serie A, and this is a big challenge for him. So I think we're going to see what the team is really made of tonight. And based on tonight, I know we were almost trying to go down the route of these bargain basement deals in Mercato, but tonight is the real test. And if we don't pass the test tonight, we need Maldini and Co to step up and reinvest in the team, because if we don't put in a performance and get a result, we're going to struggle to reach top four. We've got just literally less than half the season left. And we're on the downward spiral the last few weeks. We need a big performance, a big result, And I'm keeping positive. I think the guys will step up. I think Ibra it's good to have him there. I think we can't rely on Krunic too often.
No, definitely.
Fabio,
And
I'm loving Fabio's energy, So look, I'm keeping positive. I think we can do it. Let's hope for the best.
Look at Fabio with the toque, and then you have Gio next to him, like in sunny California. Fabio, how about you? How you feel?
It is, Gio. We need to see the beautiful sunny weather, right, Gio? I'm in 15-degree weather here in New York. Listen, I'm hyped. I'm excited. I mean, I think that's without needing to be said, but I'm confident because I think today is a difference maker. I think this is where we tell everybody Milan's not sleeping. Don't get confused from last week. That was an anomaly. We're here to tell Inter you ain't walking through this Scudetto. No fucking way. And yeah, I'm happy Ibrahimovic is up there. We need somebody who knows what these games are about. I think he's going to come through. And you know what? I know I've been ragging on this little man all season because I think, you know what the hell's going on with this kid? But you know what? Last year, he showed something when we played Juve, and I think he's going to do it. I think Diaz is going to show up. My question is...
That poor table, Fabio, that poor table.
Yeah, I know. I got to take these. My mother's going to get very upset. But I think it's really the Krunic and Tonali show, and also that left side. We need to avoid the yellow card. Kim, what's up, baby? Australian.
Well, you know what? Because Kim is actually at work, Gio. Sorry, I'm gonna have to bump you off here because he's going in and out. But Kim,
no, that's fine, Vinny.
It's fine. It is early morning for you. You're working. How you gonna handle this? Watching the game and working at the same time. How are you gonna manage it?
Oh, good question. I've got no idea how I'm going to do that. Going to be a nightmare, but
you got to put
I always have it on full blast in the background. Don't you worry.
There we go. Put in the background. How about you? Do you think this is a battle at the midfield instead of worrying about Ibrahimovic instead of Giroud?
Yeah, 100%. It all comes down to that. And for me, I'm expecting a big day for Brahim. He needs to come out of his shell, and I think this should be the game for him.
Definitely. I like it. Gio, do you share? I'm sure it's nice and sunny in Australia, nice and sunny in California. Look at that beautiful jersey. What is that, circa 1988, 89? What do you got on there, Gio?
94. The reason I fell in love with the club when we smashed on that little club, Barcelona. That you remember that, Vinny?
Oh, the 4-0. I like it.
Oh, man. Theo, you need to relax because we don't have the refs in our pocket like Brozovic. He should have had 3 yellow cards yesterday.
Yeah, that was a bad game. Yeah.
And let's be honest, I don't care if the guy killed, elbowed him and stuff like that. But yellow card is yellow cards. That doesn't affect the game. But I'm looking for a big game from Theo because not a lot of people spoke about it. But last week I felt that he let the team down. Not just a missed penalty. He hadn't been playing like he was playing versus Venezia and Roma. Those performances, and we can't have him. Go down a level. We need them to raise up a level. So I'm looking for a big game from Theo, no yellow cards. And I'm looking for a big game from Romagnoli, man. Dybala does the same move. The overstep. Just stay on your feet and don't fall for that okie doke, okay, Romagnoli? I'm looking for a big game from you today. And Diaz, you better do what you have to do. And Krunic, start elbowing people, man, because that's what you're good for.
Look at Fabio. He's giving you the gestures, the elbowing. He thinks he's playing a hockey game, but no, definitely. This is a test. I know Paulia mentioned it. This is definitely a test on this game here. So, Juventus they've been playing better in the last couple of games, but this is a do or die. So let's go. Everybody's in the zone. I get it. I know everybody everybody mentioned Diaz. Everybody's mentioning Tonali, even Krunic. But David, if you had to, we're gonna go after another round for predictions. But give me your dark horse of the match. Who needs to step up on this game, according to you?
Well, definitely step up is gonna have to be Diaz and Hernandez. They're gonna have to step up because they've been really lacking the past couple of weeks. But the person to look out for, I would say, is Leao. It's gonna be the battle of the midfield for one, and the battle of Dybala versus Leao, because Dybala, for the last 5 games, just like Juve, is on a tear. Like that whole controversy with the upper management looking up in the sky or whatever. He has something to prove, so he's gonna have a bit of a fire up in his ass. And Leao, the way he's been killing the defense, he's gonna have to step up too as well. And he's continues doing what he's doing. We're gonna have a good game. So basically, focus on the mid and who I think is gonna show up and who's gonna take over. Leao, who I want to do a lot better, is definitely Diaz, obviously.
Definitely, I think it's going to be the same. A lot of the same takes. How about you, Rock Nation? As you share the same sentiments, who's your dark horse? Who needs to perform today?
I think it's going to be Kalulu. He made quite a few slip-ups in the last game, so this is going to be his game to really atone for those mistakes. And also, he could have won us the game in the away leg. So I hope that's still lingering in his mind, saying that I could have scored and won that game, so I'm going to do it this game. And please, a message to the Milan defense, let's keep a clean sheet. For the love of God, I think this team cannot defend the lead if their lives dependent on it. So they just get the goals and just defend it, please.
I like it, guys. We're so popular that we have spam in the comments. I don't know if you could see that.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell is this spam happening?
Online strips without clothing. I'm assuming a strip is without clothing, but we're popular, guys. We're popular.
Vinny, I want to shout out to Joseph, from Milan Club SoCal. We couldn't meet today, but we're going to meet for the Derby. So shout out to them. Shout out Milan Club SoCal.
Milan Club SoCal, shout out to them. How about you, Paulie? Who's your dark horse? Who needs to come out and perform with your loveface.xyz online strips without... okay, hold on. Block the spam, guys. How do I block? Hold on. Put user, block user. All right, I got it. Thank you. Thank you very much. It has been blocked. But Paulie, how about you? Are you sharing the Diaz, Kalulu? Who's your dark horse? Who needs to come out and perform?
Well, I'm going to come from a different angle. The guys have not been performing the last while. Pioli needs to step up today. He needs to really motivate the guys.
Okay.
Because they haven't delivered, and let's be honest, he's responsible for the team, and he's responsible for motivating. You don't need motivation to play Juve, but he's responsible for getting them in order. And I'd like him to take a little bit of a gamble today. I'd like him to throw on 2 strikers. Put Giroud on. Mix them up. Let them come at us. Let them sit back and defend us. So I'm going for Pioli today.
I like it. Greetings from the Netherlands we're getting in the comments. Guys, we are veramente internazionale, but fuck Inter, obviously. Fabio, how about you in front of the Cristalera? By the way, when do you take out those glasses? Only when special... I hope it's the same thing in the States. Only when special guests come on.
Only special guests, special occasions, a World Cup victory, a Champions League final.
Hold on a second, guys. Look who's made it.
There he is!
Tommy is here.
Mangiamo bistecca, my friend, perché la Juventus oggi li mettiamo fuori uso, sta merda.
So before we get to Tommy, Fabio, your dark horse, who needs to step up? Paulie, I like Paulie's answer. How about you?
Yeah, you know what? He's talking Padre Pioli. I like Pioli. I think he's going to get the team up. But I'm going to go with what Rock Nation Husney was saying, but I'm going to go the other side. I think it's Romagnoli. He's got to be stellar today. We need him to show why he needs to be, why we should be re-signing him for next year. If not, listen, if you're going to fall asleep in the middle of the field, like we've seen him do a couple of times, face first, then you know what? I'm sayonara, buddy. This is your final season. Kalulu's 20 years old. There's a lot of learning curve. The guy's playing different positions. I think he could be solid today, but I think it's got to be Romagnoli. And, of course, that little motherfucker Diaz better wake up, buddy. We need you. This is the game.
I like it. Kim, how about you? Who needs to surprise us today?
Well, as I said before, definitely Diaz, and one that I'm expecting to come out of his shell as well. Been a long time. Ante Rebic. That's their worst nightmare.
Robo Rebic, yeah, definitely. I like that. Robo Rebic hasn't been mentioned today.
It's the second part of the season. He always comes up with the goals. So hopefully today is the day.
Gio, how about you? We got Diaz, we got Pioli, we got Tio. Who's your dark horse of the match?
All right, hey David, did you say that Calabria was back, or did you say Florenzi? Because my app says
who's starting. Who guys?
Florenzi. It says I don't know which one is.
No, it's Calabria. I thought
it's my guy, Calabria.
It's Calabria, bro.
Okay, let's
Calabria. Oh,
get
so
it,
you're
man.
happy. You're lineup.
Dark horse, Theo Hernandez. Dark horse, animal of the match, Tonali. And the one that's gonna take us over the line is Capitano Calabria. That's all I gotta say. He's ready for this. He's ready to smack up Bernadeschi, smack up Cuadrado. Even he's ready to go into the stands and smack up the lap dog Agnelli. Okay, he's ready to go up in there. We're gonna take this, Vinny. I'm happy. We need a win so we could get into what is it? International break? I don't know what we're
Yeah,
going into.
international break until we hit
And then,
Inter.
and then so we could get Tomori back because we're gonna need him for the derby. We're gonna need him for the derby.
Definitely, Tommy. It's been a while. We just went the rounds. Who's your dark horse of the match? Your
A
feelings
me
about
ne
the game?
frega, dark horse. La
Okay.
Juventus, for me, today deserves to get a beating. A me ne frega. With the dark horse, it could be anybody. I don't care who it is.
But who do you want?
The
Who do you
most
want
important, the most important thing is that me la Juventus, let me tell you something, mi sta sempre sopra le palle. This team è stata, it's like a cancer. Once it gets you, it remains there. Una merda proprio. And then this guy, Allegri. You know what? I'm very happy he left Milan a long time ago. Un perdente. Un allenatore perdente.
We
This
didn't win
guy...
the Scudetto,
we won lo scudetto, la Coppa dei Campioni, che cazzo è? Con lo squadrone del there, we got eliminated. This guy is a loser. Sacchi was right when he called him. Sacchi was right when he told him he's a loser. And he was right.
All right, so that's your feelings about
He
the
should,
game.
he
You don't
should
want to
go
give
get
us...
he should go get lessons from Sacchi. Maybe he's gonna learn one thing or two.
But Tommy, you don't have a dark horse. Who do you want to see outperform today? Who's that one guy that you want to see like he had a fantastic game?
Ibrahimovic and Tonali.
All right, I like Ibrahimovic. He needs to score. He hasn't done that very well.
Ibrahimovic è un campione. Rinnovo fino a 50 anni, my friend.
And we did have a Forza Milan from India, guys. Look at us. We have 40 live viewers. This Patreon group therapy sessions are it's a hit. It's a hit. But guys, let's finish off because we need to get in the zone. And Tommy, obviously, you're gonna have this week in cadaver history because you're probably already thinking about it. But let's go one by one, gentlemen. Give me a goal scorer, and if you would like, a prediction. David, let's start off with you.
Goal scorer is going to be Ibrahimovic. Off the bench is going to be Rebic. And goal it's going to be a 3-1 for Milan.
3-1 for Milan. Okay. Rock Nation Husney, who do you have as a goal scorer?
Before we continue, guys, if we get a penalty, who has to take the penalty?
Ibrahimovic.
Guys, let's take
Mike
a moment.
Mignon.
Let's take a moment. Youssef, we miss you, buddy. We're on the Milan Club chat. We missed you. Come and join us. You know, we miss your takes, and we'll see you on the next one. Miss you, buddy. But yes, Ibrahimovic should take the penalties. Rock Nation Husney, who's scoring and a possible prediction?
I'm going to predict a 2-0. I think this is not beneath. It's not too difficult for the team. We should be able to do it. Score is going to be Leao and Messias.
Ooh, okay. I like. Paulie, after a couple of Guinness, have your choices changed? Who's scoring today, and what are your prediction?
1-0, and it'll be Romagnoli on a corner.
I like back in the day. Well, guys, remember when we beat Juventus and Gattuso had scored 1-0? I like it. Paulie's coming out with the obscure ones. I like it. Fabio, how about you? Predictions, goal scorers. What do we got?
I want 4-0. Ibra, Leao, Rebic off the bench, and one for Tonali for good measure. 4-0, baby. We're not here to settle. We're going to keep a wall, and we're going to embarrass Juve. You're not in our league no more, motherfuckers.
Mangiamo bistecche stasera, I told you.
So we're eating some good rib steaks tonight.
Prime cut, porterhouse. We're having it all, baby.
Gio, I know you got the NFL to worry about right now. It's Milan time, and who do you have as a goal scorer? Who do you have? What do you got as a prediction? What do you got?
Vinny, this is the day that the newspapers in Italy shut the F up forever. Tonali will overtake generational Locatelli. What was up with La Gazzetta saying that Locatelli's ahead of Tonali? No, he's not. If he was ahead, then your team would be number 1 or number 2. Okay, relax. But no, I think you know what? This is a big game for Tonali. I think like the disrespect he's been getting from all the papers in Italy. Now it's time for you to show him I have arrived, and I'm taking over Verratti. I'm taking over Jorginho. The Azzurri spot is gonna be mine, and I'm never gonna let it go until I retire.
Un campione,
I love
Tonali.
it. I love it. I love it. Kim, how about you? Who do you got as scoring a goal possibly today? A prediction? What do you got?
Look, I'd love to see Rebic score. Prediction wise, I don't give a shit as long as we get the Tre Punti. That's all I care about. Not a gambling man.
As long as we get the 3 points. Look at Milan SoCal in the comments there, thanking you, Gio, for the shout out. Tommy, who's scoring a goal today? Right? Who's taking the penalties if we have one? And your prediction for tonight?
Oggi vinciamo 4-0, my friend. And I predict Tonali scoring a goal. I hope he does. And Ibra. And Ibra and Leao. Tanto con Chiellini a 37 anni. Questo ci vuole stambelle to go after Leao. They'll throw himself on the floor. He's going to run out of breath, this guy.
So, before I go to everybody...
Tutti vecchiacci alla Juventus. Ma che se ne va a fa culo, va.
Before I ask everybody their lasting comments and before the game, Tommy, who do you have for us in this week in Cadaver history?
Somebody that came al Milan nel 2002. Un culturista. Right now, if I culturista, he's flexing his muscles. Ma quando è venuto a Milano, his muscles di Adnan. He changed from a 40 anni. He completely changed. This guy came from l'Atletico Madrid. His name is Jose Mari. That came to Milan and high hopes. L'avevano affiancato a Shevchenko, this and that, dopo niente.
This is not the Jose Mari from
no, Jose Mari.
Jose Mari. I love it when Tommy gets these obscure guys from the good old days.
He's a culturist now. He's flexing his muscles. Who knows? Maybe he's on steroids.
Guys, let's finish off. Let's give out our war cries. David, what do you got to say to the 45 people watching us right now, to the Milan fans around the world? You go. Everybody's gonna have their say.
Listen, guys, I know we're big Milanista. We have a fuck Juve, fuck you. Listen, Juve is on their game right now. We cannot sleep on that. The only thing is that I'm not worried is their defense is crumbling as we speak. They have nobody starting except Chiellini. Listen, Chiellini can be on his best day. Chiellini, though, is a bit of... listen, I'm Italian, so I love Chiellini to death, but now when he play against Milan. But do not sleep on this team. Take advantage. Do not miss your opportunities like they did last game against Spezia. Bury it early. Do not rely on referees being on your side. Do not rely on injuries. Do not rely on nothing. Just bury it fast and get this over with. Then we can relax until we face Inter.
Close out that game nice and early, like we've been struggling in last game. Rock Nation Husney, give me your war cry. What do you got to say to our fans and to the Milan Nation?
Yeah, we just got to stay in the game, guys. And, think back to the game where we were down 2-0. We came back and we won 4-2. Remember that game? Romagnoli had a great game. So we have it within us. Whatever the score, come back and win the game.
I love it. Paulie, how about you? What do you got?
We're at home. I want them to feel we're at home. So I want to see some little tough challenges. A couple of early yellow cards for us. Let them know that they're at San Siro.
A little elbow here, a little elbow there. So Paulie's just wanting mayhem. That's what he wants. He wants a couple of fouls here and there, like the good old days.
And if we lose, it's just because the referee.
Tommy, you're gonna have your time. Fabio, I know you're our cheerleader. What do you got for everybody?
Listen, boys, this is the game. Like I said earlier, we got to put a stamp on it. We want everybody to know that next week when we go and we play Inter, they should worry about us. So I think if we don't look strong against Juve, which we should, guys, we've been playing better. I think we've been overachieving for the last 2 years. They're on the downward. They might be going up right now, but we're going to push their ass right back down. And again, I think it's all about our left side. Theo and Leao. They have to be world class. Leao has been it. Dale falls asleep every once in a while. He can't this week. We need like an outstanding performance, and maybe we get some love from the right side with Messias. We'll see. But I just think we got to come 3 points. I don't care 4-0, 2-1, 16-15. I don't give a shit. We need the 3 points. That's all that fucking matters.
That all matters. The 3 points. Gio, what are you feeling from your brother from across the North America? You know, you guys are about 5,000 kilometers away. Are you sharing his sentiments? What do you got for us? Give me your work, right, buddy?
Yo, I see a lot of Milan fans on Twitter going crazy that my guy Calabria started. Man, well, how old are you guys, by the way? I know this podcast is super big, but how old are y'all slandering Calabria? I hope he has a great game. We, like Paulie said, Vinny, how many times I said there's a game that we just need to let them know we're here, baby. Well, you're not going anywhere. You know, do something smart, though, like smart. I feel the team is ready. I feel Tonali's the most ready because, you know, he sat out. He's been hearing the newspapers chirp. Calabria has been hearing the fan base chirp on Twitter. So it's time for us to have a good game. Romagnoli, I beg you. Dybala is going to do that. One step to the right, one step to the left. You just stand. Don't try to move like that, like you're dancing bachata and stuff like that. Stay in your place.
A pure body check.
We will win the.
Scassai le gambe, scassai le gambe. That's it.
Romagnoli,
Put him out of commission.
It's not no elbows for Theo. Theo, stay on your feet. Keep your elbows together. That's it.
Oh, we lost Kim. See if he comes back. Let's go with Tommy. Tommy, give us your work, right? Your final comments of the game. What do you got for us?
Well, like I said, like Gio said, if this guy Dybala starts dancing, break his legs. That's it. He's gonna land. Put him out of commission. Non bidone, this guy. Tutti Juventini, tutti bidoni sono. Fanno tutti schifo. From the first to the last.
So Tommy's going in.
The only reason if Juventus is gonna win is because they're gonna have the help from the ref. That's the only way they're gonna win, and that's what's been happening in and day out, day in and day out, game in, game out against Spezia. Again, the referee got involved, and look, he got suspended now. But what's the use? You suspend them after we lost 3 points.
Let's move on from there.
Fanno proprio schifo.
Let's go, Kim. For you, our only follow right now. It's Monday morning. You're working. Give us your work cry. What do you got for the followers, the Milan fans around the world, from all four corners of the world?
Mate, what I'm going to say is every player, knives in their teeth, give 110% or more. Fucking go hard, go home. We'll take this W.
I like it, guys. In the end, we need these 3 points. Would it be 1-0? Would it be 4-3? Or Fabio said 15-16? Let's get these 3 points. Fabio, you're a bit too excited over there. I don't know if your wife is looking at you right now. Don't break any glasses behind you. Gio, enjoy the sunshine. Paulie, you got the Guinness running over there. Rock Nation Husney. It's watching with the 10:45 start. Kim, your game is at what, 6:45 a.m. For you guys, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
6:45.
correct.
And for us in Montreal, Tommy, David, and ourselves, I'm going to be watching on the IPTV, trying to get the Italian feed. But I might look at the Mexican feed because I love those Spanish commentators. Yes, Gio.
Vinny, drop the pin for the T-shirt, man. I was supposed to wear it today. It ain't coming time, Vinny. Drop the pin for the Milan Weekly Podcast.
Milan Weekly Podcast T-shirts. Actually, you know what? I actually watched it today. I should have worn it. But yes, we're gonna post. I should be posting these comments in these Patreon specials. But guys, it's the first time we'll get. Look at it, 47 live viewers. Love it. And you know what? We are many people on the internet speaking Milan. Love you guys. Love the way we get into these group therapies, because this is a group therapy session. We're talking about our issues. We're talking about our emotions, our problems, and being Milan fans. Let's get guys in the zone. Let's go watch this game. Let's hope. Look at Fabio. He's going, and to Gio. Gio thinks he's the nature boy, Ric Flair. Gio, I hope your team wins tonight. As Steve's team, the
Nah,
49ers.
Vinny, that's my dad's team. The Rams is my dad's team. I just took him to the game last Monday, but that's my
He
dad's
was a
team.
Raider. He's a Raider.
I go for the Raiders.
Go for the Raiders. I don't know these. I mean, I spoke to Steve. I'm like, how's Joe Montana doing? I have no idea about NFL. But Paulie, how about NFL in Ireland? No?
No.
Nobody.
Soccer, yeah.
Soccer, football. Let's go from there. Kim, have a great day at work, buddy. Forza Milan, guys. We will speak on the next special. Steve and I tomorrow. Let's hope we get a podcast for a 3-point win. Fabio, don't break anything. Guys, ovunque e sempre.
Forza Milan!
Forza Milan.
Ciao, ciao.